The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he takes this from inside the 5. The Tigers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champion. Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing it forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. But now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Second down play coming up.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is
looking deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Makes a quick grab. He stopped, but he gets a first down. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the toss and heads left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage and give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust.
An opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down and hold up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. The completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll try the ground game here. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
They can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from... He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. It's grabbed by the kicking team.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs. In practice, they were working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team gets him down. Not much gain on that return. So Georgia's offense makes their way out of the field for their first possession. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. We'll pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Bringing pressure. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
They go with a direct snap, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass caught to the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Second down after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Makes a quick catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. The Bulldogs will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now here's the toss play. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special, he kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback delivers it complete to the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of
it. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks at the sideline. What a catch there to stay in bounds.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught by the receiver. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, what a grab! That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking tackles.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And the running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Now from the pistol formation. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. Offense getting set, second down play here. Here's the snap, quarterback drops back. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Running out of time in the pocket. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This all. Trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Dogs will line up to punt it away. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or it's a fumble. The defense has got it. They get him down after a short break. But a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. And now the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it's been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. This one will be fair caught. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Look out, room to run here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's going to pull it down and run. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down after that previous play. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. They get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll try and run it with the fullback. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here comes a handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Powering through a tackle. They get it down to the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Past the 40. Solid run, but stopped a little bit short. It'll set up 4th down and inches. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Grinding away with a running game. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Give it to the back again. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They bring the punter onto the field now. This one downed at the 15. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And he goes out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
He'll hand it off. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. On the toss play, runner moving left. So no gain in what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.